Hey guys, it's me, Ariana The Techie. I've been in tech for 15 years and built 3 different tech companies. Okay, so I wanted to talk about some tangible ways I believe youth pastors around the world can use AI. The first one is in visual representation as you're doing your sermon. So I saw this really cool trending video where a teacher had a class of students, and what she did was she asked each of her students what it is that they wanted to be when they grew up, and then she took their photo, ran it through AI, and actually showed them examples of the future them in their respective careers and goals. And it was just such a beautiful thing, and the kids were just so excited. Some of them cried, they were laughing. But it was such a beautiful way to show how, if you're an educator or someone doing ministry, particularly for church, what a great way that you can use AI in your sermons to give visual representations of maybe modern concepts. So let's say you're talking about the story of Jonah, right? Or the story of David, but you want to give it more of a modern approach. Like, you can give visual representations of, hey, like if David was alive, in 2025, this is what this photo would look like. Or if Jesus were talking to the Pharisees and Sadducees today, who would he be talking to? Maybe not that. Maybe that's a little too, divisive. But I think you get the point. So that's one way that I believe that youth pastors can use AI. The second one is, I believe, in doing like simple things like creating fun games. I know that often I grew up in church and going to youth ministry a lot. And so one of the things that I really enjoyed as a kid was playing games and collaborative things together, during youth ministry. And so use AI to give you suggestions of ways to have fun games that kids or even adults and teens can use to kind of enjoy their time together. So that's the second one. And then the third one is, I believe it's very important for youth ministers to begin to give AI demonstrations of how to properly use AI as a Christian and how not to. Because many of our youth are beginning to replace the Holy Spirit with AI, where AI is becoming literally a mental, physical, spiritual counselor. Adults need this demonstration as well, but definitely our youth, because they grew up literally with ChatGPT, so it's very different from them, and they run to that tool literally for guidance in other areas of life. And so they need to know the boundary between how to do that spiritually and how not to use that tool, for sure. So anywho, these are 3 ways that I believe that youth pastors can use AI. Subscribe to this channel where every day I'm giving new content and just new ideas for the different departments in churches and in ministry on how you can use technology in general. Thanks for watching.